Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Iksan Aksa. Everyone call me Aksa. So today I would like to present about the corporate social responsibility or CSR and stakeholder theory. To introduce the subject, say that corporate social responsibility is a growing idea that has effects on both business and society. We will talk about the basics of CSR, its scope, and how it fits the stakeholder theory, which says the companies should think about how their actions affect more than just their shareholders. This approach is good for both society and long-term business growth. So let's move the next slide. What is corporate social responsibility? CSR means that a company has a responsibility to act in an ethical way, taking into account how its actions affects people and the environment. It's not just about making money. Corporate social responsibility or CSR is a company's promise to do good things for communities, protect the environment, and improve people's lives. Companies are implementing CSR more and more to meet needs of customers, meet government's requirements, and support the global movement for sustainability. The key aspects of CSR. To explain, CSR includes a number of important factors. Maintaining honesty in all activities is an important part of ethical behavior. Social impact is how the companies help people, such as through health or education programs, or being responsible for the environment means cutting down on waste, protecting resources, and limiting pollutions. Last but not least, being involved in the community means actively contributing to the growth of the area through volunteer work, donations, or partnerships with communities group. All of these actions show that CSR is about more than one thing. Scope of CSR. It's because CSR covers a lot of different areas that companies can choose that one that are most important to their business and community. The company's environmental efforts includes lowering emissions and support renewable energy to leave as little of an impact of the environment as possible. Labor practice that are fair make sure that workers are safe, treated fairly, and that human rights are respected. Community service and philanthropy both involve giving back to the community by making donations or setting up volunteer for programs of our employees. And then supply chain management that is ethical makes sure that suppliers also follow the rules, which strengthens CSR across the whole business network. The next one is importance of CSR. It's true that corporate social responsibility or CSR can help a business in many ways, mainly when it comes to building trust and reputations with customers. Okay, customers and workers today prefer to work for and buy from companies that do good things. By creating a purpose driven workplace, CSR can improve a brand reputation, bring in loyal customers, and keep employees longer. CSR programs also help long term growth by making sure that businesses are always in line with what people expect, which makes them more resistant to social and environmental problems that might come up. Okay, now let's go to the example of CSR. A well-known example of CSR is Unilever's Sustainable Living Plan. The goal of Unilever are to cut in half the damage it does to the environment, improve people's health and well-being, and of course help millions of people around the world by make a living. By doing this, like lowering greenhouse gas emissions, using sustainable materials, and supporting fair wages, Unilever has shown that corporate social responsibility can be a part of every part of business, making a difference for the better in ways that benefit both customer and communities. Okay, now let's take a look in stakeholders theories overview. The idea behind stakeholders theory is that business should care about more than just shareholders. It should care about everyone who has a stake in the business. This idea says that companies should think about the wants and needs of everyone who will be affected by what they do. Customers, employees, suppliers, communities, and even the environment are all examples of stakeholders. This broader view stresses that companies should make things better for everyone, not just a few people. This leads to more moral responsibility and social value. Now, aligning CSR with the stakeholders theory. Linking CSR to stakeholder theory makes a business even more committed to being honest and responsible. CSR can help with more problems like fair labor and protecting the environment when it's shaped by the needs of all stakeholders. This makes sure that the companies look out for the best interests of its workers, customers, communities, and even future generations. In turn, this builds trust, makes relationships stronger, and can have long term benefits for both the business and, of course, the society. Okay, the example of CSR and stakeholders alignment. Starbucks is a great example of how to align CSR with the needs of the stakeholders. Starbucks makes sure that coffee farmers get fair wages and use environmentally friendly methods through the its ethical sourcing program. Not only does this help Starbucks, but it is also helps its suppliers and the communities where they work. And then Starbucks shows its care for its employees, customers, and the community as a whole by supporting fair trade. This creates a cycle of benefits that is in line with both CSR principles and stakeholders theory. The conclusion: CSR is a good way to build a business that is responsible, lasts, and makes money. Companies not only improve their reputation when they align CSR with stakeholder theory, but they also make real, long lasting changes. This way of doing things shows that businesses can do well and do good at the same time. When CSR is in line with stakeholders' interests, it leads to a bright future where companies make society and the environment better. Last, doing well by doing good. It is a strategy for a better future. Thank you so much. My name is Iksan Adiaksa and see you in the next video. Bye.